Do I need a seminary education to do this work? Yes, absolutely yes. Hi, I'm Brittany Fiscus Van Rossum. I'm a new associate minister here at Mercy Community Church. We're located in downtown Atlanta on the busy street of Ponce de Leon Avenue. We're actually right next door to the Presbytery of Greater Atlanta. We try to create a welcome space for people to come together as community and worship Jesus Christ. We're open during the day, during the week, when a lot of churches are closed. During my second year of Columbia, I did a year-long church internship. I was having trouble finding a place that, for me, felt faithful to people who are on the margins. Thank God, one of my professors at Columbia said, you should go check out Mercy Church. You might really like it there. I reluctantly, on the advice of this professor, went and checked this place out and fell in love. You know, the first time I ever came to Mercy, it was during prayer time, and it was just so joyful in here. People were banging on coffee canister drums, and Pastor Chad was playing music, or playing his guitar, and everybody was singing, and it was like a louder, more joyful noise than I had ever heard from any professional choir. And that this was a space that I was thankful existed because it seemed like other people felt really welcome and comfortable too. We open up in the mornings and we have hospitality for our congregants. We have coffee together and breakfast. And then after that, we'll do what most churches do, which is pray together, lift up concerns for the community. And then we have Bible study, where we'll talk about everything from Scripture to how it's relating to our lives. We talk about recovery a lot, because we're all in recovery from something. And then we share a meal together. Usually people are working on the soup throughout the day. We make a big, probably 5-gallon tub of soup every day that we're open. We make it out of in-kind donations, so a lot of leftover catering or canned goods that are donated to us. We get creative and we make this delicious soup that gets loaded onto a cart and taken out on the streets where we share a meal together. It's our literal breaking bread together, and we take it out on the streets because some of our people can't make it here every day. They're down at the street corner trying to catch out labor from Home Depot, or maybe, get some hours of work in for the day. So I started interning here, and it completely changed my view of what church could be and what churches could do, even with very little resources. That, you don't have to have a huge budget to make a difference, that you can take, some canned goods and turn it into 5 meals a week. I loved it here so much that I signed on for another half-year internship. They basically couldn't get rid of me. We don't necessarily have like a sermon like you might hear or what you might expect at a more traditional church setting. We have more of like a moderated discussion where we'll read scripture together, and then it turns into like, what stood out for you? Okay, let's talk about that. But I think about my preaching class and the lessons I learned in that class every day. I don't even preach like that, but thinking about, how to prepare a sermon, how to, think about the text, what things stand out. I use that every day that I'm here. The things I learned at Columbia, while at the same time learning here at Mercy, are irreplaceable. I learned pastoral care, like how to wrestle with really difficult conversations. I learned how to have healthy boundaries, which is really important. And it was funny, like I was learning those things at Columbia in the classroom and then immediately taking them like living them out, like taking it into action here during my internship. So it was so important that I had both those elements at the same time.